Retire now, or the retire now movement, as I'm calling it, which is the mentality and the concept of going through the exercise of retiring in your mind today. I think there's benefits no matter how old you are or how young you are. As a matter of fact, today I'm going to focus on the benefits if you're in your 20s and or your 30s of this sort of what I'm calling the retire now movement. So let's take a shift and talk about it for a minute. So we all want to get to the zenith of the mountain, the retirement mode. We want to live that lifestyle. There's this picture in all of our minds what retirement is: sitting at a beach, playing golf, traveling the world, cruising in Alaska, whatever it is. There is a feeling that comes out when you think about retiring. And in your 20s, I still remember waking up that first day of work thinking about retiring, and that it was so many years out, and that this is my first day of waking up at 6 in the morning and went to the gym or got up and had breakfast and had to drive, and it was miserable. I hated that. And so in your 20s, retiring now, I don't want it to be a disappointment or something that makes you depressed, but I think there's a lot of benefits, especially young budding careers. So one of the big benefits of the retire now movement in your 20s is that it actually can set your course. If you think about what retirement is in your 20s, and you know that it is being on a beach, you want to be a beach dude or dudette, right? You want to live that lifestyle, and you want to surf, or you want to be in a ski resort because you love skiing, or travel, whatever it is. The beauty to starting your career thinking about retirement is it can really set the stage for what that career looks like. What do you do? What type of job do you take? Where is that job? What kind of flexibility? Are you trying to burn the midnight oil and make a ton of money because you want all these grandiose things? Or you're living sort of the fire now movement, and you're just scrimping and saving, or you want to go get a job that's fully remote and you can work anywhere in the world and be a nomad. There's no real wrong answer, but by starting to really picture what you want your life, what makes you happy, and what that retirement looks like in your 20s can really start having you hone your thoughts and shape your career in life. So I think there's a ton of benefit to being in your 20s and thinking about what the future has, and then setting your sails in that direction and planning and working towards that. Now, when we shift to the 30s, usually your life is getting a little more stable. You're making a little more income. You know, typically if you're going to have a family or not. If you there's not always it's all solidified, but you kind of, if you're an attorney, you're going that route. This is really your last chance to change course, if you will. So if you're in your 30s, I think there's a lot of benefits to retiring now, which is, one, you can say, is this what I want to do for the rest of my life? Or do I need a course correct? Two, are you living the life that you want to live? So, oh man, I wish I could retire now because then I'd spend so much more time with my kids. I'd coach all their soccer games and sports. And man, I hope in retirement I could do it with my grandkids. Well, if that's so passionate to you, find a job or make the job work around what's most important to you. Additionally, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the benefits of financial planning in your 30s. This is really a time where, if you now are crystallizing what your familial makeup will look like and what your goals and how you want your life to play out, make sure you're supporting it, because if you start sooner than later and you can start planning and getting things on the right path in your 30s, it's going to make a much higher probability that this retirement dream lifestyle you're going to be able to do sooner than later and support it in retirement. So I'm a big fan of this retire now in your 30s because it really provides you some perspective. It gives you an opportunity to course correct, gives you an opportunity to decide if you're going in the right direction and what you need to support it. So that's your 20s and your 30s for you. I I'm hoping that this can catch on and a lot of people can really start to take 5 minutes. It's all it takes. Talk to your significant other, look yourself in the mirror, think about what you want out of this life and retirement. In a weird way, thinking about retirement really backs into what you want today and go out and get it, right? I think that's it. I think we all have the potential to do great things and deserve to be happy. So find out what that is and do it through Retire Now and go live your best life. As always, I'm Andrew Rosen, President of Diversified Lifelong Advisors. Stay tuned next week for part two and stay wealthy, stay healthy, and stay happy. Take care.